And we are continuing right where we stopped. Sorry for the interruption, so to say, but I didn't want to keep the recording going for a couple hours and then cut it all out. That would have been quite unnecessary. So basically back to where we were before. Didn't make that much progress at all, just cleared one camp. Got a couple level ups out of it though. Most importantly, the level 7 level up, which was pretty important, just because there might be some gain from the extra durability when we will try to clear the Necro Servant camp. Let's see if we go there right away or not. Still a bit uncertain on that. Definitely want to take some HP here for the Nimble Brother. Skipping the one in melee defense. And either going... okay, this bro has skilled this Spear Mastery already, so in that case we're going for a bit more fatigue, but it really doesn't matter. Not planning on keeping this bro forever, that's for sure. Wait, is the sound on? I mean, I guess. Just no music playing whatsoever? Okay. Yeah, and Dieter here. He keeps on rolling miserably with his melee skill. Which isn't optimal, but it's also not a big issue. He's not there to deal the damage, he's there to, well, just level up quickly and maybe be thrown away as a tank in some later on fight. Just going with defense, resolve, and hit points here because those were like the high rolls that matter. And we've basically acquired all the perks we wanted, which feels a bit odd to say, but it's true. Could go shield expert here for that extra bit of like defensive capability, while also increasing the shield durability. It's generally kind of a really good perk for shield users and hard to justify skipping it. I feel like taking rotation on this brother would also be of some value, because the whole bro is there to help out where he's needed, soak pressure, and basically get himself into bad spots where other brothers that we don't want to lose don't want to be in. So rotation would kind of serve that purpose. And right now, in this very moment, getting either Fortmind or Lone Wolf won't really benefit us in any meaningful way. So it's basically between these two for me now, and yeah, in this very moment. Oh, could also go for the Steel Brow. That would be an option too. Steel Brow usually not being that good of a perk, because it only plays in like 1/4 of all the hits you're taking, and even then it doesn't affect damage to the helmet. So for Battleforge Bros it kind of sucks even more, because it rarely ever happens that enemies deal damage through a Battleforged helmet. Like this helmet right here, it's not even on the top end of Battleforged helmets. You can go up to yeah, like 350 roundaboutish. Could even be slightly higher, but if you find like a 350 Battleforged helmet, it's already pretty lucky. It's very roll on the higher end. And the enemies landing enough shots to get through a 350 Battleforged helmet, it just never happens, basically. And it definitely doesn't happen often enough to warrant a pick of Steel Brow. Like, you would only pick it on a Battleforged Butter if you just have too many spare perk points and really have no clue what you would want to take. But that's basically never the case. Usually you're like lacking the perk points and are always starved for them. And if you're not, you're kind of doing something wrong, so to say. Yeah, so rotation would be an option here. Mm, I feel like Fortified, yeah, one of these two could probably be skipped. So it's basically between Shield Expert and Rotation here. The good thing about Shield Expert would also be that the brother actually benefits from the increase in hit chance. Like his melee skill is so bad that even with the plus 25% chance to hit, he will oftentimes just miss a knockback against an opponent with high MDef. And on top of that, we also don't want to use the famed ward. It's quite a nice shield in general. High durability, high melee def, and even higher range defense. Like very well rounded. Not really lacking in any department. So uh, considering famed shields, it's definitely one of the better ones. Like comparing it to this one's basically got 10 less range def, which definitely matters on a frontliner brow, and 1 less melee def. The only positives it brings is like a bit more durability, which is very negligible, and the shield skills using up 1 less fatigue is kinda really whatever too. You won't be able to utilize it. The only time it could make a difference is if the bro had a fatigue potion, like second wind potion, then he could shield wall every turn and never run out of fatigue. But if it were -2, then even with Iron Lungs, he could shield wall every turn, which is huge. In that case, suddenly the new attribute of the famed shield would just be huge and make a big difference in certain fights, because you don't have a turn like a indomitable tank would have, where he runs out of fatigue and then has to recover for a whole turn while he's super vulnerable. So why you also are not forced into taking these two perks together, so you save 2 perks and never have a turn of lacking defensive stats. Yeah. Alright. But enough of the theorizing. I think it's Sheet Expert for now, because yeah, it's just a safe pick that will happen on this bro. And we can see not only the melee def rising, so with 61 melee def, basically enemies with 60 melee attack or less will always have a 5% hit chance against this brother, which is kind of nice. It will rise even further, can be increased even further with the shield defense skill. And if he activates the shield defense now, he is effectively at 55% hit chance, and doing the shield wall increases that by another 13, so he will be at 68. So even a Barbarian Chosen will only have a 7% hit chance against him. Meaning he's actually a pretty chat tank. Even though he doesn't look like it. He's pretty decent right now. Yeah, good level ups. And now it has to be time to go home and repair some stuff. And sell some stuff. And by home I mean Schwertburg, obviously. Alright. Dum, dum, dum. Also running a bit low on tools. And this place has a... Oh no, it's not a workshop, it's an ore smelter. Ooh. Right, okay. Managed to complete this ambition pretty fast. Very happy with that. Any frontline bro with terrible resolve. Yeah, seems like it's Weasel here for now. He's got only 40 resolve. He will instantly run. If anything tries to fear or mind control him, he would run. Very little chance of him passing the test, so definitely not a bad play to equip it on him. And I think the yellow-green looks kinda odd on him, so let's give him a black hat. It's a little better. Not much, but it's a little better. Okay, so what do we have here? It's rated. There's something hidden some way north of Schwertburg. He's probably talking about the Bloodspawn's Keep, where at least many Necro servants are waiting to be farmed or waiting to farm us. One or the other. Wait, how can this thing not be marked as an important item? It's like our best armor. So what's the sell price here? 14, that's pretty lousy actually. Wouldn't even have a turnover, like a positive turnover for the trading goods. So definitely not want to sell here. On the other hand, the buy prices are pretty low in comparison. It's kind of crazy that the one-handed hammer is cheaper than the two-handed hammer, right? Just realized. But on the other hand, it's maybe accurate, since the damage potential of the one-handed hammer is theoretically higher than the two-handed hammer. With this thing, it's more about the fatigue. The bro needs a lot of fatigue to be able to spam the shatter skill 2 times a turn. So I'm kind of tempted to buy this hammer. Even though it's not a famed weapon, it's a decent upgrade right now. It will still take ages to be able to find this weapon naturally. Like a Hedge Knight could potentially have it at some point, but it will really take forever and ever for a Hedge Knight to spawn. I think they cannot even spawn by now. Yeah. Nothing of interest in the armory, it's been raided, so not much to buy here anyways. Do we have the recruiter follower? Yes, we have the recruiter follower, so we have more men to choose from now. Here you can see the bastard stats, and they can be quite good. The melee skill, like it's basically like the wild man, but with better primary attributes and worse secondary attributes. So the melee def and the melee attack can be super high. They can reach levels where it's comparable to the best backgrounds there are. But the secondaries are usually very low, and a 25 resolve roll can just ruin the bro. So usually I would say at this point in the game it's not so worth to buy these anymore. They also don't come with any good equipment. Checking the militia. Crazy, right? 15 resolve. The deserter. What a funky background. Does the range deserter have different stats? No, it's the same stats. It just has a bow. Farmhead could still be very good at this point in the game, just because they're cheap. Not cheap, cheap. You get the difference, right? And if they have very good stats, like for example, having something like Brave, +5 resolve, kind of naturally bolsters one of their weakness. Then also Drunkard, which could potentially make for a very good backliner. And also gives another extra 5 resolve. There's a possibility that this brother might actually be good. Like only have it if he has like a natural high roll in melee skill and also a double or triple star in the melee skill. He can start with 52 melee skill at max. So the highest he could reach with a triple star would be roundaboutish like 87. Yeah, 87. Which would be pretty decent for such a cheap background. So I think this dude might be worth hiring just to see if we are super lucky. This dude on the other hand is absolutely terrible. And since we got the recruiter, we can just roll them, see if they got something really good. And if they don't, they're not. It's not a bad trade at all. It's pretty useful because Resolve plays in basically all undead fights, but since the background is very lackluster, it's still not good enough at this point in the run. This bro we will hire though and see if he's surprisingly good. Okay, no, he's not. Sadly, he's not. He's super low rolled in fatigue, also low rolled in hit points, and a pretty good high roll in resolve, but since he also didn't get a good roll in melee skill, he would just never have the offensive capabilities to be like a proper late game material. So we just get rid of him right away, sadly. Now we definitely have to sell some of the city weapons just to free up some inventory space, because getting the cheap tools right here, it's kind of a must. Don't know whether we will find enough tools at the next location we're gonna hit. A lot of the food will probably spoil soon, so yeah, this is enough for 5 days. Some of it will spoil, so it's like less than that, like 3 or 4 days at best. So buying some ground grains and the cheese for the way will be the correct play. And yeah, I highly doubt that we will find a cheaper hammer, cheaper two-handed hammer in the near future. I highly doubt it. And of course it could happen, and if it were to happen, we would be like, oh, damn, we shouldn't have bought it. But right now in this situation, it's definitely the correct decision to buy this hammer and have a bro which is very much capable of dealing with heavily armored foes. Then we already have 2 very efficient armor breaking weapons, which is basically the baseline requirement to properly deal with some of the tougher fights which are coming up in the near future. And with that much of cash and attached, then yeah, we should just get it, no doubt. And you can see the armor damage is pretty insane. It's pretty nuts. It's like 190 average, 190 average, or 150 average against 3 targets. This is way less armor damage. It's like 125, 130, something like that. And only against 1 target. It has got the daze ability, so it's a bit better against single targets, but if you just want to strip an enemy of their armor, this is this is the weapon you definitely want. And the Hedge Knight is about to come online. His Battleforged is also starting to be better and better, so definitely nice to pick up this weapon right now and be ready to swing it. Now, we were saying that Eberhold here isn't the best late game brawler anyways. And he's also not, he's got neither the fatigue nor the required perk points to become a overwhelm, and not fatigue, like initiative, to become a overwhelm relentless dagger bro. So he will wield a mace as a secondary weapon, and that's where we will go with this. You can already have it. It will reduce his initiative by a little bit, but we don't care too much about that right now. And here we have got 3 pretty adjacent citadels, which should at least grant us the chance to do like 1 or 2 good late game hires, if we're not super unlucky. Mastering troops. Order has been given to muster troops for service in the settlement. Equipment and recruits are short in supply. That's terrible, but the quick crown can be made by selling arms and armor here. That's amazing. Let's see. Alright. Is there any recruit anyways? Which is worthwhile? Okay. And this is already amazing. Buying a net for 117 is super worth. Don't even care about the red catcher. But if blood keeps on, yes, indeed, good sir, we did. But thank you for telling. But also think about doing some training lessons here. So yeah, it doesn't get much better than that, I would say. Let's get filthy rich in a matter of no time. Yeah, come on. Get rid of the rugged surcoat. It's a cool fashion piece, but it's a bit less cool if you have it on too many bros at once. So we already have 1 spare ancient bladed pike, don't need much more. And the sell price is too freaking good right now. Ooh, and there's also tons of treasure to be sold. Yeah, come on, this is just completely nuts, right? Okay. Holy shit. What a quick 20k. Cannot complain about that in the slightest. That was so good. Got an extra Shamshir. Yeah, might want to get rid of the Kopish too. Like, now is really the time to sell. It's now or never. Where is it? There it is. So good. That was a feels good man moment. This is what you grind for. Oh, they want us to patrol? Can be a lucrative quest. They want us to go to Bergau, Brunnendorf and Strauchweste. We probably won't see a lot of roaming parties on the way. So this is actually a pretty bad contract, because the chances to encounter any fights on the way to Berger or Brunnendorf are super slim. You would need to off-track to get the fight in. I feel like that's like a standard Necromancer location. It probably won't net us a lot of worthy loot. Then we would have to walk all the way back here, which we really don't want. It would be quiet and efficient. So I don't like it too much. So there's a decision to be made. We definitely... why did I try this guy out? We want to get the net anyway, so we hide this dude no matter what. Definitely want to check out the messengers. I mean, okay, they are not like proper late game backgrounds, but they are above average, like lowborn backgrounds. And if this guy wouldn't be faint-hearted, then he would actually be pretty sick. The potential of 12 melee defense is kinda nice. Oh, so many dudes are 9 blind these days. What does the hunter have? Yeah, I mean... could be not too bad actually. And being paranoid is a really good skill for a ranged brother. I mean, it's a really good skill in general. I wonder if this guy is like worth a tryout. Ranged characters are always like hit or miss, especially this late in the game. We already have a very mediocre ranged brother and one decent ranged brother. From now on, we would mainly look for ranged bros with a huge potential who would at least like safely reach 90 ranged attack. Otherwise, I wouldn't see it as worth leveling them up. Oh snap, okay. So this guy's got some potential too. I don't know. Let's check out the red cat chart first. Well. Well. Okay. So. Okay, let's check this out. He's got pretty much a max roll in HP, which still isn't a lot, but dang, that's not bad. Medium bad rolls in fatigue and resolve, which are catchable, I guess. But he's almost max rolled in melee skill with a triple star talent. So he will average at 91 melee attack without gifted. And he's costing us 5 gold daily, so he's not costing us anything. That's crazy. If this bro had stars in initiative 2, he would be a prime fencer candidate. Like, you couldn't really ask for more for a fencer. But since he isn't, like since he doesn't have the stars, fencer is kind of out of the realm of possibility. Let's compare him to this dude. So Eberhold here. He will end up at 81 melee skill. And he has got gifted already, so that's kind of huge, right? 78 is his natural melee skill, so the red catcher has like 15, like potentially 15 more melee skill than the thief. And he's also like only half the price. But this dude is just... he's just way better. Holy smokes. I think he would be worth playing. I feel like he could fulfill a couple different roles. The first thing I could imagine for him would be a kinda classic fatigue neutral. He's no problem reaching, like naturally reaching 30 melee def. He can still take dodge. Even though he is wearing heavy armor, it will still net him like, because you see his we won't be skilling fatigue, and his initiative is without putting any points into it 30 more than his fatigue is, so he will at least always get like 5 melee def and 5 range def, which is like stat-wise convertible to maybe 15 stats for the dodge skill as a minimum. Then he can still get a hyena pet on top, which is like another 6 stats, so it's like more than 20 stats for a perk, which is for me like the threshold which makes a perk really good usually. So that would definitely be an option. So option A, Dodge Forged. Option B would be, I don't see him as a backliner because he's got really good defensive potential and additionally pretty low fatigue potential. So that wouldn't be it from my point of view. But another legit option for me would be making him a one-handed, like, nimble duelist. It would be a bit of a glass cannon build, that's true. Because even if you take all the force and HP, he will naturally reach like 70 HP. So with Colossus, he would be at 90 HP or 85 HP, which isn't the most in the late game. He could get wrecked pretty bad if he's got a couple bad, like, if he takes a couple bad hits. And he would be vulnerable to bleeding and stuff. But we would have to play him in a way that we position him properly and don't have him be engaged with more than 2 enemies at once. That would be like a prerequisite to make him survive. What I kind of like about the idea is that we're kinda... yeah, we're lacking a bit in the duelist department. Not that you specifically need a lot of duelists. I think it's just cool to have like a varying assortment of weapons in the team, just to always be prepared for different situations and fights. And also basically you want to have specialists for all weapon types there are, so in case you find a really good named weapon, you can always use it. Because it's super sad if you find a good weapon and don't have a brother who can make good use of it. It's just such a bad feeling and such a waste. Really, yeah, sad not being able to use all of your power. But yeah, pretty happy with this hire, actually. Oh, and it would also be kinda nice to have a proper Overwhelm brother. We could also say that this is becoming the next Overwhelm, or like the real Overwhelm dagger bro. And at some point we get rid of Eberhold here. Would also be fine with me. Or we make him like a mace duelist. Kind of make him a semi-stun bro, and then he can swap between a regular dagger and a one-handed mace. And maybe we still find a named one-handed mace. That's an option too. I like it a lot though. one of these two would definitely be his role. And with like his natural melee death rolls, plus possibly gifted, plus possibly dodge, he will at least end up with 40 melee death. And also his low HP pool wouldn't be an issue at all. In that case, he could just go with the cat, and even if he ends up with 60 to 70 HP, that's basically enough. He will still be super tanky. It's just that we already like need so much more Battleforged armor. Like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Battleforged, 5 Battleforged users right now. And we've got 1 really good armor, 2 decent armors, and still needing 2 more. So currently it feels like making him a duelist brother would be the wiser play. Pretty happy with the hire in general though. Now we've got the money to take a look at some more bros and see if they are worth anything. So he's super low rolled. So he's definitely not good enough at this stage. The caravan hand. If he would have like, yeah, I don't know if we would want to play him. Let's see. Okay. I mean, he's definitely worth taking a look. He's max rolled melee skill and also got 2 talent stars, so he's got some offensive potential. Max rolled melee death, also pretty decent. Very low fatigue roll though, very low like min roll in the HP department. I don't know. He could be an okay backliner. Like not good, just okay. Just because his fatigue won't be the best. He's got no dodge potential. No melee death potential. His ranged attack is too low to become a proper range bro. And his hit points are super low, so he has like... they're on the same level. But just without the dodge potential for the caravan guard. With the... yeah. He's basically just a worse version of the red catcher, kinda. I don't know. Maybe don't want to fire him right away, but I don't see us leveling him up right now. He's like a meh backline damage dealer. But that's really it. That's the best he can ever be for us. So this dude is definitely good enough to keep him around. So he will get a pike. He will also get a hat. And an armor for now, so very basic stuff. And might even start leveling him right away. He's still wounded, so we don't want to field him. He's a fodder bro, who we don't mind losing. He's a fodder bro too. Like all of these are pretty bad fodder bros who we don't mind losing. You might want to just get rid of this bro. Don't want to pay him though. Would be actually nicer to give him an honorable death on the battlefield. So the hunter is pretty expensive, sadly. I think you're paying for the bow, which is not a good bow, but it still costs a lot. He's got a cool hat. I would be willing to pay 100 gold for, not kidding. And worst case scenario, he would be starting at 25 resolve. That would be terrible. if he rolled a 40 though and he starts with 40 resolved, it's not an issue at all. He doesn't need that much. Not the biggest fan of overwhelm archers in general. Like, usually you want to snipe low health targets with your archers or shoot at guys who aren't in melee combat, so I see why people think that overwhelm on an archer can be good because an arrow can miss and then you might overwhelm even 2 enemies, but you cannot control who you are overwhelming in a reliable manner, and if you cannot like overwhelm the dangerous high priority targets, it's general a build that requires a lot of perks and stat investment to work, and then you don't get a lot out of it. So I think it's just a pretty meme way to play, not very efficient. I still want to see if he's got huge range potential, and then we can decide if we want to keep him. Okay, that's a bit sad actually. He rolled very nicely in the resolve department, or like mid tier, so yeah, good enough. Definitely good enough. Also amazing defensive phase, another 53 hit point, brother. This seems to be all the hotness, starting with 53 hit points these days. Yeah, but sadly no ranged skill talent stars, and this is really what you need at this point. Otherwise the brother is not interesting. It really isn't. I don't know. Maybe we keep this stuff for now. Who knows? Might still come in handy. So spent a little bit of money. Got 2 at least decent bros out of it. I'm gonna keep the head for now. Very happy with the sell-off though. We can cancel this quest. We won't make it in the near future. Not buying more goods and supplies here though. And now there's a decision to be made to either I still, because we've got such big loads of money, I don't want to just go into the wilderness. Oh, and we wanted to train, right? Like, this is a great spot to train. Training the level 7 bros is quite expensive. I wouldn't say it's generally not worth the money, but something you would do if you really don't know what else to do with the cash. Like, who are bros who want to train? Not these guys. Could think about training the witch hunter, so he's catching up. Definitely training the red catcher, that's a safe call. I mean, it's not really that expensive to train him, so yeah, why not, I guess. If he would roll a couple good fatigue rolls, he would definitely become a very decent backliner. Because it's really nice to have 2 like pole arm backliners with sword lance potential. We've already got the banner, but we could use 1 more. He's not the huge drunkard wet dream backliner, but it's definitely not required to make them very effective. Kind of want to increase his scaling tempo, since the tougher fights that require a high melee skill spear bro are about to come up, and he has to be ready by then. And want to maybe school him because he needs a bit of catching up. And increasing the leveling speed is just so important here. We will hugely benefit from it. And now there's a decision to be made between going to Coilfester directly or hitting like at least Bergau first. We know we can get some trading goods here. We know we can get very cheap tools and supplies here. And was there a Fletcher? No, there wasn't. Okay. You might be able to buy something at the armorer too. And oh, we find some hanged corpses along the way. That's just the grim dark world of Battle Brothers. And I feel like, yeah, like best case scenario would be getting a caravan to one of the citadels here. I don't know if Ergau could send a caravan to... Oh, if we were going to Kreufest now, we would be arriving too early anyway, so it's cool that we can have a bit of a longer trip over here so we don't just waste like the walking time and then like the potential to walk somewhere and then wait. Yeah, perfect. Is this the caravan we are dreaming of? No, it's not. They want us to find Brittle Hovel, some way to the west. Yeah. So it will probably be somewhere around here, but I don't think so. It sounds like a not worth location, and we don't want to cross the mountains now. The lucky miner struck a particularly rich vein. Extracting. You can also get a mod that shows you exactly what this event is doing, but I kind of like just playing the guessing game and not exactly knowing what it does. I feel like that's the intended game experience, and I like to have it like the developers want you to play it for the most part. So is everything expensive now? It seems a bit expensive. I think prices were better here earlier. Still pretty cheap though. Any interesting hires? A brawler? Yeah, we don't really want to hire like low-born backgrounds without super good trades now. A farmhand. Okay. Yeah, like having cheap pay, which is kind of relevant, but still, and 20 extra stats? That's just nuts. That's just freaking nuts. For 150? Come here, brother. It's pretty cool, bro. And he's bright. He could actually be a very good hybrid, so let's try him out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if hiring him for 1,000 is worth it. It's like it's a bit of a steep price for the maximum of 51 base ranged attack. But in general, they're really decent hybrids. They lack in fatigue and health, but that's the only thing they lack in. Everything else is like good enough for hybrid, at least. So let's see about the latest hire. Is he really that good? Okay, let's have a look. He's got freaking 80 HP base. That's insane. That's like near to the maximum you can get under any circumstances, like starting HP wise. Then he's got 118 fatigue, which is also... So he kind of medium low rolled, but very much makes up for it with the strong trade. Yeah, and then he would have decent potential to increase his melee defense. No worthwhile offensive options. Okay starting resolve, so he has some potential to become some sort of tank. He would just take melee diff every level up, and then whatever rolls high here he would take, like either hit points and or fatigue and or resolve he would take. And if two of them low roll, he could still always take a good range defense roll. So he's actually got tank potential. Meaning he might be worth keeping for now. Wouldn't be the... Sorry. Oh, sorry for that. unexpected dead sneeze coming up. Even though I'm not a dead. I don't know. It's kind of bad to sell him actually. Just because his traits look so nice. On the other hand, we don't have base to level him up right now, and it would take a long time to level him up. And having pure tanks is like not really needed if you've got a couple spear bros in your roster. Let's check out the armor prices. Not exceptionally high, but also not that low, right? Do they have a good damaged armor here? No, of course not. So the tools and supplies are like a definite buy, like 80, 100, 120, 140. We buy all of them. Does the Citadel have a Fletcher? No. So ammunition is probably cheaper here still, which means we buy some extra stack so we can throw as much as we want. Looks like there will be shortage of food coming up. So buy some extra here too, right? Got the dough. Got to be ready for some longer exploration through the wilderness. We'll definitely check out Grollfeste now. I think this will kind of be our route. Going to Grollfeste. I think there's nothing interesting. Ah, okay, there's actually a kennel here. Could get a lot of dogs now. Should actually do it. Is there a kennel here too? No. So I feel like this would be the natural way now. Going to Grollfeste, checking if they have anything interesting in stock, and if they don't, or maybe good recruit, we go to Greifenwald, get some doggos, and from there we go straight into the wilderness, and probably want to end up here in the end. Either that, or we also might just explore like this, and then, yeah, we definitely want to check out this location and see if we can clear it. What's the contract here? Okay, that sounds like a monster hunt. Yeah, which we are so not interested right now. Also not interested in the search mission. I don't know if I can get behind buying this armor now. Still rather hoping for a... The prices are like a bit inflated due to the event. We can get a better price later on, and not feeling that desperate to get the 285 armor now, even though it's like not totally sure what the usual price would be of that thing. I feel like it would be 7k, but it could still be way cheaper. Maybe I'm being too cheap here. Definitely want to get some paint to put on a helmet. I think it would look really cool with the battle standard bearer, but I don't know. I feel like his green helmet is kind of a mismatch to the rest of the squad right now, so I kind of want to overpaint that for now. Oh, he's got a matching color scheme with the Hedgie behind, so good fashion upgrade. Probably also want to get a paint set, just so the shield looks a bit more in unison. The company starts to look like they're all having an actual uniform and stuff. Well, he could also take a heater shield now, kinda. Yeah, alright. I feel like that's basically what we wanted to do here. Can't really see us doing a lot with this recruit. Could just fire him straight up, but I wouldn't like to mess with the mood of the men right now, even though they could just have a drink here. Maybe that's better. Yeah, let's save the 260. They're in such good mood, they can take a hit. Goodbye, good sir. Yeah, you barely notice it. So Hubert is depending on his HP rolls, he could be a nimble tank. He will definitely be a tank and nothing else. I think it's worth keeping him for now. Need some more replacement armors. So far so good though. Let's check out the last almost last station. Just really on a wild shopping and tiring spree right now. But we didn't find any like proper good background. No settlement situation. Let's see if we find any recruits. Another bastard. They're quite common these days, it feels like. Yeah, so he's bright, which isn't bad, but paying 1,000 gold for this gamble feels a bit odd. Let's see if we can find a good weapon here. Ooh! Ay. Okay, so I think the hammer we bought in the other citadel was like 2.3k. So definitely saved a lot of money on that. And this is freaking expensive. Is it worth the money? Is it? Looks cool. Grizzly spike. Okay, so it rolled. Ignore armor. And it builds up 3 less fatigue with weapon skills, which is really cool. It can act as a fatigue neutral weapon. And it basically enables endless spear walls, which is very relevant with spear bros. 72 durability. 76 durability. That's like negligible, but still it's something. And the 41% is comparable to a 25%, so it's actually a decent jump. It's a very decent jump in armor pen. Yeah, it's kind of sad that it's so freaking expensive. The buy price is high, it's a premium, and it won't be a noticeable damage upgrade right away. But on the other hand, having this cost, it costs 20, right? It's not 21. I wonder if it's 21 actually. Because I feel like sometimes it gets scammed and the reduction isn't actually as high as telegraphed by how the weapon skill. Whoa! Misclick. Okay. Butterfinger slipped there for a moment. Well, I guess we made a decision. Lol. Yeah. Right. Okay, so this is still way more expensive than in the other settlement. So the prices weren't actually that high. Hmm. Yeah, but who could have known that we will not find a single decent recruit in all of these citadels? Sometimes you just have to gamble and hope for the best. Closed flat top mail. It looks really cool. Kind of want to buy it just because it looks nice. Nothing interesting. Always rely on my eggs to smash the enemy's shield. Nice tutorial right here. Left for Bergau. No, we've just came from there. There's no proper work there for a decently suited mercenary troop. But the men may have a round of beer now. Get the spirits up again after we fired that one dude. Any interesting buys here? I think we can get a better price stock in the Canal City. Nah, none of it really looks that good to me here. Get another paint bucket. Doesn't seem like we will find a archer in the near future. The men are already trained. We didn't find a single good recruit here, which is a bit sad. All like starter lowborn backgrounds. We get a good quest here. Destroy drafty shack west of Adlerstein. That's a lot of money we get. But I think it's a bait quest because their settlements are way in the top of the map. Where's Adlerstein? Oh wow. Okay. So I think it's somewhere around here. We get like 2k gold. This could actually be a good quest. Even though it's on the other end of the map. We could take the quest, go to Greifenwald. I don't expect them to have any interesting quests for us. And then we could go to the east from Greifenwald, scout all the unknown territory, clear the drafty shack, and then make our way south and kind of close the loop. And basically clear all of this while doing so. I think that's a efficient route. And that's kind of important in this game, like planning your route and not taking like very stupid, inefficient contracts that make you walk around for basically nothing. So this is actually a good contract. And maybe getting some relations going with this noble house is also not the worst in the world. So yeah, we can see where it is now. Ah, okay, it's actually a bit further to the north than expected, but should still be very manageable. It's a lot of that's a lot to explore for one go. We might need to get the donkey on the way, so it's advisable to save enough money to do that now. Okay, so he's got way less fatigue currently, so he's the one who should get this. And he's going to 21 fatigue, so it was actually a scam. But still, he's regenerating 15 fatigue per turn. And if you pay 23 per turn and you regenerate 15, you lose 8 every turn, because usually you just spear wall and don't do anything else with your spear bro. And he only requires 21 fatigue, so he will use up 6 of his fatigue per turn. That's kind of huge, right? Now he can basically... The fatigue he loses was reduced by... Even though it's only like... less than 10% of the total cost, he effectively loses only 75% of the fatigue he cannot return per turn. He cannot recover per turn, so now he will be able to... Yeah... Kinda spear wall for 8 turns instead of 6 or something. That's a huge difference. Like, not kidding. And the damage ignores armor is mostly useless. You could think about giving him the duelist perk if he has got a spare perk in the end. We can mark it for now. It just makes it so it's not there for the damage per se. It's more so that you get the fearsome procs earlier, because the spear wall against armored foes doesn't instantly proc the fearsome skill. And now we've got a spare tier 3 spear, which is nice. In some fights you need the replacement spear. I don't exactly know who to put it on right now, to be honest. Let's go like this. Yeah, just put them like here and they can retreat. This looks good to me. I'll also put it in the inventory like this, you never know. Alright, I mean, pretty funky to accidentally click like a 10k weapon and just buy it, and then there's no like return item for the same money button in the game, but hey, could have been a worse item to buy for 10k, so I'm not gonna complain. And it's just nice to have a named spear, it just feels good. I have at least 12 crafted items that... I have at least 12 items crafted. That sounds like it's gonna take forever and ever. Destroy 4 locations controlled by goblins. I don't know. To me this feels like we are not taking any ambition, because all of these sound like they will take forever. We don't exactly know where the goblins are right now. So... no, thank you. Wait, this is brigands. They came here. They did a loop-de-loop. Now they're here or what? They still... Whoa! Slow down their bodies. Are we properly equipped to deal with the brigands? I definitely think so. Oh, no, we're still lacking one dude in the formation, lol. Okay, we won't level these guys for now. Could still try to level up this bro, but before we do that, I would rather... I don't know, to be honest. He won't contribute in any meaningful way currently with his 56 range skill. Lol. So maybe just go like this. And start leveling up the actual super good lowborn higher. Could also start using the potions of knowledge, but I think we'll take our time with that. Now the optimum would be catching both of these at once. Yeah, because then we would have saved one training session, but cannot have it all. And they are too smart to run into us, sadly. Let's see if they approach. Or if they stay back. No, they stay back. They're scared. Never mind. Take it back. And claim the opposite. Yeah. You will wait. Well, this will be an obvious first strike. Gonna wait for this round though. No good target right here. I really like the terrain. I think the fall type of yellow and orange berg trees are like one of the prettiest terrains. They offer a nice mix of like blocking terrain, like a couple trees and rocks and everything and bushes here and there. But they don't have the terrain like ground that demands you putting a perk in a Pathfinder. I think it's a nice mixture of wood and plains. Just it's really good to play it. Ah, okay, just checking out what is blocked and what isn't. So this is all blocked. Okay, I see. Let's wait with the banner and see what they're doing. They didn't pull out the throwing weapons out of the pocket yet, so still debating whether to instantly rush in. I kinda bum rush them. I feel like we still wanna wait here and see what they're doing. Here we know that we are gonna go in, though. Spear the might of the legendary spear. Oh, right to the head. That's how we do it. Really nice. Also gonna wait with him and see if we can actually use our... If we headshot him, he will die right away, so let's not jump in with the Fever Bro right away. Okay, here we have to decide now. I feel like he will act before us next turn. I don't like that too much, to be honest. Because we cannot get in contact with the stun bro. I feel like getting in position, have a double attack next turn is cool. Oh, they're coming. Then we will just go here and spear wall. This is also protected from the bush. So we make perfect use of the environment. Go, Hjalmar, take their heads. Ooh, he takes them. No mercy. No mercy at all. Yeah, going into melee contact would mean he can first strike us, so we build up a defensive perimeter and give him a stabby once. Any halfway decent targets? I mean, they cannot go through here, so we can approach a bit. Let's see who we can shoot. Oh, we cannot see this guy. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's gonna be the crossbow dude back here. Whiff. Oh, he should have went here instead. Well, too bad. Maybe they will engage now. Won't be too disadvantageous of an engagement. Yeah, let's give them some bait to fall for. Here we'll show him the needle, make him shiver. This is all very hefty choke points. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we can go in and follow up with the dodge tank. Weasel has definitely thirsting for blood. He will go up optimally. Mm. Huh. I think we go here first and then jump down and attack next turn, something like this. Should be fine. Maybe we do a lot of damage here. Oh, we miss. Since we don't want to stand in the choke to attack this turn, I think we just position here and yeah, see if we can make use of the new hammer. Oh, we didn't need to. That's right, he's got quick hands. Yeah. Right, let's move up. Okay, taking the tiny hit here is totally fine with me. In return, we'll get prime hammer attack. Spear wall did the work of the gods. Then we can jump in, stun, follow up and dagger them down. But we will wait and see what the raider here does. Ah, he's moving in, alright. Oh, that's a lot of damage. It was hard to avoid though. Yeah, well. Oh, we definitely attack. It's a scary weapon. Ooh. Let's wait. I think we will still take the high ground with this bro this turn. Let's go in and give him a stabby. Soften him up. Sadly, we cannot see over the bush. So there's no opportunity for a double swing here. We will either go for a poke on the crossbow dude or help finishing off this raider here. But let's see what the hammer can manage first. Yeah. No space to release the dog. The trees are blocking us. So we will just go for the double poke. But I think we will also wait for the hammer to destroy the armor first. That's what it's there for. Sad that we missed that one. Nice to hit. The next turn will be a juicy flail turn. I can already see it coming up. But here we will just attack regularly. Do some proper armor damage. And now we can move in with the dagger and do a double stab. I think it's worth moving out here, to be honest. It's kind of chicken not to do it. We want to take those two hexes. Yeah. We go there with the dagger, we only have one attack. I don't like that too much. I don't know. This is really a bit of a toughie because we don't really want this dude to have a free attack on one of us, and he would have one if he stood here. Does he have Pathfinder already? No, he doesn't. Okay. Well, that's a shame. could... yeah. Can we jump over him? These crossbows aren't really that scary, I don't know. I don't know, let's just hope the dagger can finish him, because it could deal quite a lot of damage with 2 attacks, even if the target isn't stunned. In that case, we would have 2 bros who can finish off the 200 mace raider. And here we can wait for a surround to get an extra hit chance bonus. That's a 95, that's nice. Let's see if we hit here. Ooh. Damn, right to the head. That one definitely hurt. Stab him down. He cannot move up and attack us because Flail Bro Dieter is blocking the way. And here we just slice him up. And now we want to attack, otherwise the Flail will get into our shield bro, and that could end really poorly for us. Only doing 1 hit. So let's assume the spear thrower will be able to finish this dude off. Alright. We cannot move down here to assist, sadly. That sucks. But let's assume we get the kill with the thrower. He's also got the extra pen from the duelist perk, so I think he will land a hit and kill the raider. So we can try to headshot him. Try. He's got 57. 57. Marv checks out. Here we want to stun, because we won't kill him if we don't headshot. Oh, we headshotted. Oh well. Run! He's got bad hit chance now. He's almost broken already. Hits anyways. He doesn't care. He had a 32% chance still. Because this bro sucks, right? He's basically got no melee def, or really low melee def for level 9 bro. That's terrible. Oh well. Alright. Finish the the job now. That one hurt. And now we follow up. Here we'll just get in for a surround bonus. Finish this dude. His first kill. Good job, Hoggart. Good job. Maybe we can stab his bandana? Ooh. Now we definitely don't let all the crossbows escape. Line up for a perfect triple swing next turn. Here we can swap to the cleaver. Miss. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in case he pulls out the dagger and stabs us, I think it's... it's only 1 attack anyways. He could wound us, but the chance is so freaking low. Let's not worry about that. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, but he's got a hand axe. Get back here! You definitely unleash the hounds. Let's get in here. Give him a stabby. Dude, dodge! Keep on whiffing our stuff. Ooh, the new spear is doing good work. Oh, wrong target. Lol. It's just cleanup duty. He's got a evil looking dagger too. Come on, stab him. Stab him where it hurts. Oh. Smashed his head in. Let's go. We can actually use the dagger and having one extra armor just to be safe also won't hurt. I don't know. Use the... Can also keep the crossbow for now. Might not be bad having it in case we want to level up a new range pro later. Anybody who's got a free inventory space and no dagger? Well... Yeah. Give it to the new hire. Noise. Whoa. +4. Damn. That's tasty. I think we will always be skilling these two. Now it's the decision between 4 fatigue and 5 initiative. I think if we make this a... If we make this a fatigue neutral, we will have like 50 durability from his armor. Then he will have like... yeah, let's say around about a 16 from a big two-hander, so 66. And then he will have a something like a pocket pole mace, like a 2-range weapon. So like another 7. Like 63. It's basically got enough fatigue already. If he would become a nimble brother with some overwhelm action, we wouldn't mind having 4 extra fatigue just for keeping up the possibly Zerg frenzy and stuff a bit longer. Which type of weapon would he be using as a overwhelm damage dealer? He would be using a dagger. He wouldn't need the fatigue. Dagger build doesn't really need that much fatigue like the Katal build. He would be using a sword. He wouldn't need the fatigue. He would be using an axe or a mace. He could need some extra fatigue. I don't know. Kinda hard to tell. I feel like initiative will be viable for both builds, while the fatigue possibly won't come into play for a fatigue neutral. So let's go like this. This is a good bro. We want to keep him, so we give him the kitty cat powers before we make him smarter. Nice. And I think we farmed a next batch of brigands right away. What the hell? Yeah, are we entering brigand territory right now? Certainly feels like it. Whoa. Look at this mustache, man. I'm a bit jealous right now. Are they closing in? Oh. But maybe some of them are a bit more brave. Oh. They're pulling the throwing weapons on us. Gotta be a bit careful with this dude. Battleforged with 50 body armor. What's happening here? Well, they're done. They're done. Okay, we can take a step forward. I think we want to engage, so he has to, like, these two have to change their weapon to be able to attack. I don't think that the greatsword dude will round swing us. I think he will just walk in and lose his attack. At least I hope so. Let's see if it works out. Oh, consistently missing his shots today. He's not feeling it. I can tell. Yeah, let's just position like this. Line up for a possible triple hit next turn. And we can step in safely here and threaten the archer. I think he won't be able to shoot next turn. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 dudes to line up. Oh, sounds fair enough. 1, 2. He wants to be on the very outer edge, so he's not surrounded. Yeah, perfect. The spear is also closing in. And yeah. Yeah, going like this should be fine. Or maybe even one back, so he might shoot at the kite shield brother, who won't mind the shots too much. Can lay down a bit of hurt from afar. Tank is taking the most heat. Perfect. Even have a free attack here with the 3 AP. And yeah, our newest recruit just lines up to maybe sneak in a kill if we're lucky. And here we hide a bit so we don't get into danger right away. Oh, pulling a ranged weapon out of his pockets. It's fine with me. Hey. Not the most damage we're taking here. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh. We're either gonna be engaging the backliner or the thrower, depending on how fast we're breaking through the front line this turn, so we will wait for now. I don't think we will depend on his round bonus here too heavily. I rather want to have the options for multiple routes of play. Bad hit chance here, but oh well. Definitely gonna round swing here. No doubt about it. He's not so dangerous. Short sword plus shield, can ignore this guy. Let's attack these two. He's double gripped, he's got a hammer. He causes a lot of armor damage. So we want to focus him a bit more. Oh, but he's not shield walled, so... Ah, oh, might as well. Give him some jabbies to think about. Oh well. So much for him. Step in. Ah, should have waited with the sergeant. Triple lineup. Too damn juicy. So he's feeling a bit nervous. Oh, and he's got all the reason to do so. Could step here but not attack then. Do it like this. Stun to break the sheet wall. And then we will come in with the stabbies for the finisher. Might want to go for the finish here to make him raise the flag and bind the archer and melee. Yeah, we can just come in first round, but focus the backliner. Oh, he's worried. Should be able to finish him. Nice. Leave this hex open for the... Ah, it doesn't matter actually. And now we can get crossbowman and melee. Just like we hoped. Ah, he can swap his weapon, but he doesn't have quick hands. He's not as quick with the fingers. So he won't have any attack this whole fight probably. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, split him, bro. Ooh, off his head. Let's go. Just think about it. Like, for every head in the game, they need an individual head graphic with the respective helmet equipped to always display the correct helmet on the floor. Crazy, right? I bet they have like 100 plus drawings of like heads with helmets, so you always see the correct head being chopped off. Kind of ridiculous when you think about it. The Miles game devs go to make things cool. Oh, we got a lineup with stab him with the named weapon. What an honor. Lol. It's a nasal helmet with rusty mail coif day. You hey. Not a good beggar. I don't know. I feel like... let's just put beggar on this dude. Good enough for me. He can have a better helmet for now. No nimble. So that's fine. Don't need to distribute any more helmets. I feel like, do we have a Battleforge dude here? He's actually a bit overweight. But not in a good way, in a nimble way. So we will lighten him up a bit. I don't know. It's actually not that big of a difference, but gives us like a bit more durability on the body in case they break through the armor. Which they're way more likely to do than hitting the helmet multiple times. I think it's not worth following these dudes. It will take forever and won't benefit us that much. I think it might be worth getting on the mount now. Just seeing what's up here. Okay, so Greifenwall is here. So I think we go here, walk through the swamps, and then move to the right. So far the plan, and we hope we arrive before night. Otherwise we will be so sad. Yeah, amazing. Now we can buy a lot of dogs, like all the dogs. Also get rid of all the stuff except for another replacement armor, so we can, or maybe two, so we can keep up the fight frequency. Are we needing more Jeffs? I don't think so. So let's get rid of all of that. Not the best sell price, but it doesn't matter. We just want to sell early before we have a jam in the inventory. Maybe keep one more helmet for repair. Yes, for durability. It's worth. Now that's the question, right? Are we fine with having 100 tools to fight our way through all of this to the orc camp? And then we can replenish tools at Adlerstein. They have good prices over here. I might still get another stack though. I don't know. Yeah. Let's do that. Almost at the limit of ammunition, so let's see if they've got any good men to hire. Ooh, cheap militia. Yeah, I don't know if a disowned noble would be the way now. No trade, so probably not. He's a bleeder. Oh, thank you, sir. About you, farmhand. He's tiny. It's a good trade for a stun bro, but otherwise not what I have loved to see now. So far so good. 7 days of food. Nice. Enough medical supplies too. Yeah, so let's stack up on armored war dogs. Don't need to buy the non-armored ones. Heroes always have the time to release a doggy. He has the time. He's got nothing better to do. And he's got the fatigue. I don't know. Should be fine. How many provisions are about to spoil? 45, 40. These will be eaten before they spoil. So the provisions are actually 230, which is still more than enough. That's fine. That's fine. The big armor will finally be repaired soon. Crazy, right? Maybe we are getting the blacksmith at some point. Lol. Would also be kinda cool to be getting the drill sergeant to level faster, but will take quite some time until we unlock a new slot. Swabby is around. I don't think we are scared of too many things ambushing us right now. Maybe that will come to bite me in the ass, but assume we are strong and mighty. So how are we exactly going to approach this now? Want to end up here. So I think we go, yeah, we want to have like a wide search radius. Oh yeah. Not a particularly worthwhile fight, but yeah, this route we can take later on. Don't want to include all of this also. It's a bit much at some point. So not a particularly worthwhile fight, but Fallen Hero could net us a free weapon if we are lucky. So why not take it? It's only 5 freaking dudes, what the hell? Yeah, just don't want to get in the traffic jam here basically. Setting up around obstacles here. not enough space to have all the all the bros in melee contact. So we need to spread out a little bit and put the backliners behind, like the semi-backliners. Ooh. Yeah, crazy, right? So this silly little fight just nets you like 3k gold or something. It's because you're not equipped with all the weaponry yet. I think his armor is terrible though. Could be wrong. Still really nice. His helmet would also be interesting for us still. Let's let them approach for one turn. We might want to dagger down the hero actually. Now that I think about it. Not completely sure though. Might actually want to stand here and use the needle. Then move the duo stun dagger squad up against the fallen hero, who's the only proper threat. And now we wait. Just shooting balls because they don't cost any notable ammunition. Oh, he is not. Maybe we should put the dagger on him too at some point. We can use the spear row to clear out this dude. Hold, man, hold! With the might of the golden toothpick. Ooh. We are breaking through. Kill this dude, get a replenish. Let's get on the hero. Secure all of this. We can stay safe behind and get on the pokes. Need to assist here a bit. Next turn we can act before the fallen heroes. So I think we actually should be completely fine daggering this dude. Even though it's a bit of a slog. Soften up this guy. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. Yeah. The zombies come at us, so I don't know. I don't want to put the dodge tank there. Because he doesn't want to stun, so he can just shield up in case any zombies feel bold. Bald. No, bold. But I bet some of them are feeling a little bald too. Gonna start daggering next turn though. I feel like we should have like a 95% chance of stunning him with the backstabber. This is why backstabber is such a must perk on stun bros in my opinion. Yep. Just shooting for fun basically. Let's wait with the dude. Let's get ready to hop over and pull out the butter knife. Here we will stun. Let's see what type of armor it is. It's... Oh, it was the 170, right? Yeah... Well, we shouldn't have changed the equipment. Yeah, okay. Well... Just, I know it's not especially necessary to spear wall these guys because they're not that dangerous. We're just trying to save some possible hits we are taking because we don't have infinite amount of tool supply for the journey that's about to come. So we really cannot afford just like randomly burning tools. We've burned like one tool for spear durability so far, so we'll maybe burn 2 tools in total. And also 1 tool of hard mood, which is kind of fine with me. I'll give him the stabby. I think we can act before them next turn, so this is fine. Just moss around to speed up the process, lol. Here we go, standing, chilling. Like this dude. The dagger bro, we definitely change. The gobbo dagger. Start daggering him down. Ah, it's a job for the dog. We'll take care of the zombie until next round, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, good hits. Come on. Stab him dirty. Good hit. Not losing durability on the spear as soon as they don't have any more armor. Oh, we are not acting before the zombie, so we can not finish him before he acts. Well, too bad. Go like this. So we take a hit. Unfortunate. That's like 2 tools we're losing, right? So it's actually worth not just taking unnecessary hits all the time. Yep. Should be fine. Oh, we totally forgot to stun the fallen hero, lol. Just brain that daggering him down. Let's release the dog. Come on, go get him, puppers. Perf, perf. Wow. Yeah. So much for saving the tools. We save him until we don't, basically. Oh, and now we have to wait to hit him down here. But we could hit over this. Bye bye. Finish this dude. Finish this dude. Now, optimally, we would make sure to finish him. Might be able to do so by doggoing him. Come on, get him, puppers. Ah, now we cannot attack. Lol. We totally played ourselves there. Should have stepped here. Yeah, well, too bad. Hope the fallen hero doesn't revive. Well, so much for that. Yeah, right. Well, if we get a couple tools back for the fight, then we're totally happy, but if we don't, it's a bit troll. Get back into daggering positions, man. He has returned. Everyone back on their post. Circle poke him to death. Let's go. Yeah, pretty bad XP. But we get the base. Nice. So it's definitely 100% worth it. And also getting the Decayed Fulham, really nice. Also, we've planned to fight the Necro fight, right? And they have like Headhunter and maybe even increased chance to hit the head. So it's so valuable to get this thing now. So good. So who doesn't have proper helmet yet, but would like to have one. Well, he's got a 250, but that's fine. So it's basically him, but it looks a bit worse. Okay. And all of these dudes are nimble, right? Yeah. Bruno has got a level up. He's at a point where he may take just a couple more HP, so he doesn't get one shot in a bad situation. Also, having another bit of resolve is not the worst, just so he doesn't get charmed or feared and loses a turn later on. I don't know, I feel like we're at the point where we would like to take Pathfinder now. And if we wouldn't take Pathfinder, we would... We said he's not gonna use a bow, right? He's gonna be a thrower mainly. Yeah, we have one extra perk. So he should probably either be a full thrower berserk bro, or he will... He really wants to have Pathfinder, or he will totally out fatigue in the library fight. That would suck big time. I think he's just gonna be a thrower, to be honest. And in that case... Yeah, well, berserking is definitely more damage than going killing frenzy on someone. So let's get berserk on him. That's always a good pick for brothers with, for damage dealers with decent fatigue. I mean, there's only so many kills you can realistically farm in a fight, so it's not always a good pick. He doesn't have Brownie, but he's still pretty solid in the fatigue department, the Hedgie. It's nice. Okay, we've got good upgrades here. Well, that's like 7.5 more damage on average, plus 10% more effectiveness against armor. Definitely not complaining here. Let's put the cool helmet on him. Ooh, we've got a new good version of this helmet actually. Lovely. Also looks, it's not only better than the rusty version, but it also looks cool. Let's go. Don't have a brother who would like to wear it right now though, at least not in the currently active lineup. Let's put it on him. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, and this is 170. Probably worse than this, because the cleaver actually wants to use his fatigue. Well, he needs Brownie. Otherwise he will have... Yeah, a bit too little fatigue, let's be real. We could get rid of the... But still, I don't know. Wait. I'm confused now. Wasn't there another Battleforge bro? And let's go like this, I guess. Just don't put Hyan in a too risky of a position for now. And we could finally swap back to a decent armor. Too many backup armors suddenly. Let's not use the unrepaired bad ones. Oh, and we've got another Heater Shield to give to someone. I really like the Darker Shields on the Spear Bros. They like to have the extra range defense. And they don't need the most melee def, so this is pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah, and Ansem can have the Decayed Heater Shield. Nice. Looking mighty good. Said we are not gonna explore here for now. This is all for later. We're gonna go like this probably. Okay, so this is our next destination. Totally seems like it's undead. He's still not healed. Okay. He's level 7, so this is gonna be the lineup. Yep, so much for undead. Raider, Schmader. Some crossbow dudes. Could deal some unfavorable wounds, but nothing to be too scared of. The thugs are basically just there to trigger some bad moral checks for the enemies. They definitely aren't like considered to be a threat right now. You can get some high ground, see if there's a leader. It seems like there isn't. And possibly get a clean shot on this guy. 69% here. Still not bad. But let's shoot him. Getting in some damage. Maybe there's a leader still. We don't see everybody yet. Let's wait with him. He can go in. Start to deal some damage. Bit too early to move now. Let's let the other guys move first. I think we want to have the flail guy in contact here actually. I think we want to go here basically, yeah. Yeah, this seems correct to me. Still no leader. Be nice to have a leader. Love to fight a leader. Mr. Leader, can you hear me? Too early to move in. Big time to move in. There he is. Mattis the Pillager. What have you brought us for Christmas, my dear friend? A fancy looking heater shield. I like the optics of it. Stolen from a non-existent noble house. I think it's an arming sword. The helmet is pretty nice though, and the armor we would also very much like to have. So let's hope we are able to take this guy down. Here we can wait still. We go up the hill, we cannot step, so we will probably step, but we will wait before that. Same here. And now we have to make a move. If we just stand in the open, we will definitely eat one or the other crossbow bolt, and I would like to avoid that, so let's stand behind Shielded Bro at least. He doesn't have the most melee skill, range defense. Well, never mind, he's got freaking a lot. Wherever that comes from, but he's trying to tank against shooting, so it was an unintentional perfect play. And someone else shot anyways. Just how I hadn't foreseen it. Oh. Oh, they're throwing. Dang you, brigands. Shooting up. For whatever reason. Yeah, they mostly ended that turn. I think it will be hard to get a triple swing with this kind of layout. We could go here and hope they line up like this. Yep. Let's do it. Let's hold the flank. Spear Bro. Protect the newcomer. I think it might be fine to use the Greatsword Bro and try to line up a double attack next turn. We want the enemies to close in here. We could actually one shot if we're lucky. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Lol. Going here or here doesn't seem to make that big of a difference. His armor is not full, but not too worried for him right now. It's only brigands, they're not as strong at this point in the game. They get a couple of buffs at some point, but I don't know the exact date. Like the exact day. Seems good enough to unleash the dog. Oh! Did a great scouting job. Nice. Taking some crossbow bolts, but still no wound. Lovely. Okay, this is starting to line up perfectly. I think we are hidden for now, so it's better not shoot yet. But could already reload. So we have a good chance to attack, even if they... Oh no, they cannot get us into melee contact. Any target we would like to shoot. This big trader looks like a good target. Crossbow dude looks like a better target, to be honest, and a headshot would kill. So let's try it. Oh, not yet. Yeah, this is like absolutely juicy. Killing one. We will definitely be able to kill him, but I want to leave this guy alive so the sergeant can do a triple swing. Double hit to the head. Unfortunate that he is landing so many hits, but only because it costs us a bit of repair power. Stabby. Dog might be able to finish the job next turn. Oh, we definitely want to support the bro up here and move around to dagger possibly next turn. We would like to get the stun off, just so it doesn't deal a lot of damage. Ooh. That's it. That's it right there. Really nice. Let's wait and see if we want to move the sergeant later. well, he's shield walled, he's not shield walled. So kinda want to step here, get into contact to give some surround bonus. Just getting the hits in now. Starting to break across the board, it's good to see. Will definitely be in a bit of danger. So stabbing once is a obvious play to me, but I feel like this is the point where we... Because I think we will get 2 attacks next turn. And he's only at 40 relative, so shielding up is super worth. Let's do that. And moving to possibly support the top is also advisable here. Could try to step in so he's got a chance of breaking. I feel like supporting here is fine. It's the only slightly dangerous place right now. Oh, they're hitting really well with their ranged attacks. For the most part. I think one very nice kill. What's the, like, easiest route? I don't want to go here and get stuck in combat with the Briggy. Really want the dagger guy on the leader. Actually, this Dunbro too. He shouldn't be down here. But we need a falcon so we can see where the priority targets are and then position accordingly. 14 turns. We'll just stab this guy to death so we can focus here. Still getting hit through the spear wall, but that can happen to the best. Dogs are doing great work now. Could finish the guy. Ah, fortunate. I think this is actually... definitely better to get the cleaver out. Short work of him. I think here we wait. So that we can get the opportunity attacks and then possibly close in to finish this guy. Let's see. Not needed. We'll close in to start the dagger party. Rid of him. Oh, he's fleeing, lol. Didn't even see it. Yeah, well, in that case, let's move out. I don't know if we need to net the leader. Ah, it was totally unnecessary. I forgot he was fleeing. Also gotta get in position to dagger now. Oh, let's bonk him. Ooh. Gott. That one must have hurt. Can already swap to the dagger. 6% chance to knife him now, so we're not gonna do that. Wow. So not feeling the moving into melee now. I don't know. I think swapping to the dagger and then swapping in the next turn might be better. But at least he's got a shield and the shield wall, so he might not take as much damage from the leader. He's gonna run. He's maybe running too. Yeah, that's totally fine. Wait here to get a bit closer. Come on, dude. Shields up. Swap. Then go in next turn. Yeah. Okay, he can stand here. But probably next turn we want to wait for one more turn. Noise. The dog might catch this guy. We have to move up with another brother and support. I don't feel... We've got so little nets on the whole map, so I don't really feel like netting a whole lot. So next turn we can... I don't know. This, we definitely want to take this position. Shield wall. Alright. Okay, yeah, this guy was caught. So let's move up and help him. Let the leader attack once more. Yeah, and then we move in. Give him the business. We can stand here and poke next turn. Taking one more hit, but that's not an issue. I think we'll be rewarded quite generously here. Okay, so he jumps in here. He jumps in here. He jumps in here. Yeah. So he jumps in here. And wait, we might need to stun. It's like maybe. He jumps in here. Definitely gonna have a huge surround bonus later on. Yep, it's already starting. Minus melee death, just the leg muscle. 46. No attack this turn. Don't wanna attack. And 94% chance to stun. Yeah, so much for the brigand leader. He will have a bad time now, that's for sure. Dog needs to survive. Ah. Crazy, right? How the armor saved this poor doggo. Poor Seth. Mr. Biggie being mean. Oh, but really, it's crazy. Oh, we could have had one more attack, right? Yeah. Crazy how the armor makes the dog like so more durable, so much more durable and worthwhile. We don't want to kill on him. Probably would like to kill on the Spearbro actually, so he can catch up. And he's got the training experience. Never mind then. Oh, he's not even 9 life, right? Ah, the kitty cat powers. Nice. It's over. Okay. Also a big, tricky fight, but not too much damage on a single bro. I think he took the most with 70. No, he took the most. He took the axes and the bolts. And we don't get the helmet. We do get the armor though, which was the most important part. We are generously rewarded in tools and supplies and ammo. Actually, netting some ammo gain from the whole fight. It feels like it's kind of little loot for the amount of enemies we killed. Lol. Like just the amount of items we looted. It's like surprisingly little. Definitely nice to get some better knives. One more. Also nice to have a beautiful fresh heater shield. I think. So this is 30. It's just the same. It's just like more durability and better looking. So just what we were looking for in general. This is also a bit better looking, But we can keep a couple of heater shields. Now we've got a blue new helmet. Like it. I like to get some color into the team. Just for the swagger. So he keeps on rolling terribly. Do your thing, Remalt. Do your thing. So let's just take more hit points. Would be nice to get the final roll and resolve later, but I think he will also get the arena eventually, so that's fine. I'm definitely taking the fatigue to stun. He doesn't need that much defense anyways, he can just stun the enemy. And we were missing underdog quite a lot of times already, so let's get it. Redcatcher is finally smart. He's developing kinda nice, like very nice. No matter if he's nimble or dodge forged. Like if he's dodge forged, his role is basically to be a tank, and in that case, leveling some HP is always good. And for nimble, it's great anyways. So this was like an easy level up. Don't need as much initiative in any case, even if he's an overwhelm guy. We want to reach like 130, 140 after, like 140 if he's carrying any heavier weapon than a dagger. And his loadout we're gonna be compensated for by the hyena pelt. Okay, so Spear Bro also gets a nice level up. I think it's about time to increase the resolve by a bit. Still lacking in that department. Well, I think before we take fearsome on him, Brawny is the way to go to increase his spear walling capabilities. And now we have to check on the route we are going. I feel like the most efficient way to really cover all the ground would be going a zigzag, like not going directly straight and then to Adlerstein and then to the south to the Coven. Because then we would have all of this unexplored area still, but rather going like straight south and north and so on, like this. Yeah. So we really cover everything because we don't want to miss. I think it's possible for legendary locations to be here, so we don't want to miss on these. Oh, and we also see the next fight lined up already. Where is it? It's like there. Is it worth to go there just for a webby fight? It's a webby fight in the woods. I mean, it's a free fight and free XP basically. Not much reason in not taking it. This hand is still pierced. I cannot believe it. Hey, get back here! You sons of guns! Ah, yeah, that's a bit disappointing. I was hoping for a bit more. Definitely don't want a 200 weapon for the fight. It's just very inefficient against webbies. Don't want shields. They just cost us fatigue and slow us down. While webbies only attack once per turn with very low damage. So there's no point in never having 200 weapons, never having shields against him in the fights. And they also reduced the defense by 50% with their juice. So shields are just like super bad. Should be something like this though. Or are we looking in the tools department? Pretty good. if we can attack them and we don't stand on the in the forest, but on the plains, and actually, I don't know. I feel like it was probably not worth it to go for these babies since it's only 15. But if it's 30 or something, then it might be super worth since it's just a lot of XP with no real risk. But since it's so little, I don't know anymore. It's a bit like too much time investment for what we get out of it. Okay, so we want to keep 3 tiles between us and the werbeast, and they cannot close in and net in the same turn. So we go like, yeah, one piece of, yeah, this. Taking up a bit of a defensive position. The only brothers of us who are gonna be a bit more forward gonna be the spear bros, obviously. So they get the maximum amount of value. I have swine back here. It's okay. Looking pretty good. Like mighty fashionable with the jump shear. I like it. Not attack and move back. Please the attack for now. Yeah, stop hitting yourself. Zack. That's one down. And see, they close in, but they cannot attack and they cannot web, so it's it's just kind of free farming space right now. Not much can go wrong. It will never be able to break through the spear wall anyways, it feels like. Let's see who and if anyone needs support. And some good hits in. Stop them from fleeing. Hey! Just so we get all the XP. I don't know, don't really want to let him escape. So maybe actually move out. Yeah, get him, puppers. Hey. Yeah, they are kind of already done for. Bonk him down. Let's go. Let the dogs do the work. Don't scare the puppers. No, even killing with minus 50% damage from the net. Off with his head. Get rid of that jizz. Okay. Yeah, well. Nothing much to do anymore. They're just bailing right now. Get back here, you Stupid spooters. Was it worth? Nah. Totally not. What a shame. Walked from here to get that. I don't know. What a... like 1.2k XP. A bit more. It's a bit subpar. Orcs came through here. Mm-hmm. Giants. Oh, I don't know if there's gonna be anything here so close to the watchtower. It seems like there is. And we saw a lot of brigands moving around here earlier, so I'm assuming it might be a brigand fight. Re-equip all the stuff. I don't want to have the Hedge Knight in the middle anymore. He took too much fire last fight. That wasn't too nice, actually. Oh, he doesn't have 43 range defense. I'm just blind. I was already wondering. Why is his range defense so high? Yeah, well, because it isn't. Okay, so we definitely want to put the better armor on him. And now we have, even though we're not there where we would like to be with the fashion yet, now we have a cool morale reducing armor in the middle. That won't hurt. Yep. I think that's it. Anna. What? Oh, we don't have shield, right? Yeah. This was still off. Right, and he doesn't have shield still. Besides that, this should be fine now. Could also throw the Witch Hunter back into the fray. We would definitely like to have level 7. Not really sure who could be replaced for now, though. We don't know what fight it's gonna be. And it's night. So we don't want an extra range bro while it's night. It's not the way. Is it? It feels like it's brigands though. Yeah, it's brigands. Hello, good sir. Oh, is the brigand life going? Redcatcher was first, yeah? Put him in the bush. Not overextend him. I think he might take all the shots if we move him too much forward now. Can move the dagger bro in. Yep. No leader though. Might take a bit of damage, but this brigand raider has to swap his stuff next turn, so it's not exceptionally scary. This will be a good position. Here we want to kind of line up for a... Definitely want to move the flail bro down, since these are all such good targets for the flail. Probably want to go for the lineup here. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's so many marksmen and Like almost only marksman, lol. Yeah, we will so run them over. They've got basically no front line. We can go around. Dodge tank will go in the middle. He can go here. Line. Swine can go here, so they are more likely to shoot the player bro, the good anti-range defense shield. It's night though, so we won't hit a lot. Pretty nice that we attacked right away and didn't wait for day. Pretty good play, I would say so myself. Let's wait before we move. Ah, he will so get his head bonked. Hey. Like the crossbow is really one of the only weaknesses of such a low HP battlefield bro. Yeah, I tried to wound him before his turn. Yeah, now he has got less hit chance and less morale, so I think that was worth it. Yeah, actually made a difference between getting hit and not getting hit. I don't think this guy will live for too long, so let's just get in here and unleash a dog. Instantly build up the pressure. Can shoot something, even though it's really not that promising. Let's see if we might release a dog later. Definitely gonna double swing here, off with his head. Let's go. Then oh, gotta come on, bop him. Triple miss. Dang it. Still alive, but we will finish him next turn. Dagger bros, it's done here. Nice. Might be able to one-shot. Headshot would have been lovely. Cannot attack if we go in with the hammer, so we hit from afar. Move in here. We don't want to get into contact actually. Definitely unleash a hound here though. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Prepare to attack over the wall here. I think there's no proper spot for a hound now. We unleash it anyways. Let's see what it does. Go get him, battle brother. The OG dog from the event, still alive and going strong. I bet he's racked up a decent amount of kills now. Let's finish this job. Oh, we can get up here and stab him once more. Ooh, unheard. Hey! Need to hurry up to assist now. Wait, we've got one vision range at night? Really? Because he's night blind. Yeah, that's something to consider actually. That really comes into play more often than you would assume with Battleforge Bros. That they have like 1 or 0 hit, 0 vision range. Does this helmet actually reduce the vision by 3? Yeah, okay, so it doesn't get worse than this, except for when you're goblin poisoned. Bit of this dude. Let's see. We go next turn. Wait here, this is a player job. Nice. Let's get in contact so they don't attack the doggo anymore. Bit of him. Ooh. And do a double attack, sadly. This turn, maybe. Ooh. Bite his face off. Okay, the dogs are running him down. Oh, moved a bit too far in there. A bit too hype. Oh, take his head. Double hit, really nice. The dog might finish the job next turn. He can see 2 tiles at least. No, it's just about getting the morale checks. Nice checks for you, sirs. Oh. I won't get him. Oh. We'll get 2 attacks on us. Too bad. Dodging left and right. Good job, Redcatcher. He's doing a good job for level 3 bro. Nice. Funny, right? Almost feels like this is better loot than in the fight before against the 15 brigands. No, this was like only 11. But no good armor here. Finding another good dagger is nice though. We need to start using the throwing weapons. We are capping on ammunition almost. Well, it's crazy how bad this guy is rolling. He doesn't know how to roll properly. Someone should really tell him. It's getting a bit ridiculous here, right? Well. Resolve. Still can make use of a bit more resolve. Does he have Colossus already? No. And he probably won't get it? Yeah, he won't. No, he won't. I think he will have enough. He will get 15 extra fatigue. He will have 85 plus iron lungs. I think he's fine in the fatigue department. If there's another +4, we might take it. But for now, let's take the high rolls here. Quote unquote high rolls. He's fine on fatigue for now. Could take Killing Frenzy. Even though his weapon doesn't deal the most damage currently. Let's do it. And then only waiting for level 11 basically. Some more defense is nice. The resolve is basically a must take at this point. Having the option to take another 4 hit points is kind of cool because he's so freaking low. The free melee attack is also very tempting though. But I feel like to make him a bit more resilient against pierce through damage. Having another couple HP is not that bad actually. It's either Fortified Mind or Pathfinder now. I think it's Pathfinder for now. Next level up will be Fortified Mind. But he definitely wants to have Pathfinder to get into position. The Hedge Knight, he knows how to roll well. He's getting a lot of +4s on the melee def. That's nice. +2 on attack is fine too. Definitely not taking the fatigue. Could think about taking another HP level up. Not strictly necessary. We want we want at least 1 more resolve level up. We've got 1, 2, 3 more level ups after that. These are the stats we always want to take if they are not low rolled. We'll probably have at least one more chance to take a +4 resolve. And giving him a bit more HP means he's not as dependent on having the regeneration armor in a crucial fight, like where there's a lot of miasma going on. So I think this is actually fine. And he's got the hammer now, so he can take the hammer mastery finally. Nice. Good level ups. Good level ups. So one thing to consider now would be that the inventory is almost full. Let's sort things out and see how it's looking. It's basically full. Don't know how much I like the extra javelins currently. Imagine going like this, putting the pot on him. Even though, I don't know. He's got the throwing mastery. It's so much more efficient to throw with him because the throwing mastery also applies to pots. It's only costing him 15 fatigue instead of 20. So this seems way better. Kind of pointless to carry the bow, to be honest. Could just give him a pocket shield in case he gets engaged in melee and then go like this. So what would be the benefit of going back and selling? We fought 5 fights, so we could go to the training hall if it has one. It has one. That would be lovely. Could clear up the inventory. Currently, of the 90 used up inventory slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Just so we have it, in case somebody wants to use the crossbow, this guy gets the quiver. So this is basically 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 24, 25, 27, 28, 30. We still have like, because all of these items can be just, a lot of them could be thrown away without much loss, like money-wise. I feel like we will still have a pretty hard time before we get here. The inventory will be so full. Lol. And this is not as... Oh, how far is this actually? It's not that far. Don't really need a lot of stuff, but let's do it. Just also for the training hall. It's worth getting the XP boost now. Takes us like 8 hours or so to do this run. Let's do it. Just sell off a lot of the stuff here. Don't need armors. Don't need helmets. Got 2 spare heater shields. Don't need the crafting ingredients. Okay, so made us like 3 and something K. Could get rid of one helmet and one more armor probably, so we have more space. Price shield 2, we'll find another one. Yo. How high are the chances of using this whip? Pretty low. How high are the chances of using this Morning Star? Non-existent. We have a better one now. Ah, this looks much better. Alright. Let's train some bros. Okay, so it's basically Hoggart. I don't know if we're gonna level this guy. But let's train him anyways, it's so cheap. Any new weapons in store? Is it still the same? Looks pretty samey to me. Could use a great sword, but getting it for 5k here is a steep price and doesn't feel that urgent right now. Also nothing new in here. Still basically the same. Yeah, I think we just weren't away for too long. Well, right. Let's march out. Continue the exploration. We'll probably do one more fight and then end the episode. Oh yeah. Right, we saw something. We saw the orc steps. What is it? Orc hunters. Let's see if we can catch them. It's basically a free fight. Hey, get back here. Is that a swamp? I think it's a mini swamp. Don't want to fight them on open terrain. Oh, could have put in the witch hunter now. Oh, could have also forgot to do some of the training. Definitely want to fall back one step. Put the spear bros in front and let them take the majority of the engagement. Okay, he cannot reload now, so we can do one step. A clear shot. Ooh, right ahead. Let's go. Nice. Wait, spear bros. Down. Concentrate the formation. So spear bros are super OP as usual. No, but they shine in a lot of fights. They shine in beast fights, in orc fights, in barbarian fights. And I'm sure there's a couple more I cannot think of right now, but yeah. They have a lot of great applications. I think the fights they are worse than are like the fights that bring a lot of ranged enemies. So some nomad fights, usually brigand fights and goblin fights, they're not as amazing. They're not particularly bad against goblin fights because they still have a nice hit chance and goblins don't have a lot of HP, so they are very consistent in killing them. But there's still better weapons out there to take on a gobbo, that's for sure. The biggest selling point for the spear bros in the orc fights is that they repel the orcs. They repel the orcs from their charge. So, yeah, it's demonstrated right here. Nope. not, not, nothing's getting demonstrated here. Forget about it. Might want to go in, do a double attack against the Berserk, then have 2 extra steppies. This should be enough to kill him. Right? Throwing at this distance usually isn't really worth. Let's wait. Why not stun? Move in, do an attack. Oh, off his head. Ooh, the Berserk might move in now. Whoops. Pretty bad turn order here. Definitely renew the spear wall. Oh, there's a hill here too. Didn't even know. Okay, so we can keep the Berserk from moving in by just moving in 1 down with the Spear Brother. And now you can see they charge in all day long and cannot break usually because they have such bad melee def. It's glorious, really. Look, this dude. No need to move here. And follow up. I think they will try to tank more. Hey. This is why it's really nice sometimes to have a kite sheet on a spear bro. Let's move back a bit. Let them act first. No sir, no sir. Not like this. Oh, wrong target. Couldn't have shot the constructed one. Yeah. Could move down and move forward and start bashing this orc. Hey. Keep on missing everything. Perfect. Away with you. Oh shit. He will move in and attack. But not with me. But this might be the time to get in here and do some cleanup duty. Berserks are out of the picture for now. Should have moved him so we could attack now. Bit of a misplay here and there, but it's freaking late, man. But that's perfect now. Having the possibility to... So that, yeah, it's just perfect that we are acting before him. And we can move in a way that he can't attack, and the spear wall is blocking the crucial spot. And that's all that counts here. Yeah. Good, sir. Now just everybody focus here. Nope. 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 But that's just nice. Also crazy how the Treated Flare exhausts enemies to the limit in like one turn. Love it. Cannot go up and attack. Oh, but we can later, so we will do that. Now this is a turn where we definitely throw. No doubt about it. Would like to move in and prevent this dude from fleeing. Make some space. Bonk him down. Ah, he can acted already. Yeah, there we go. I don't think Berserks will ever flee, but maybe I'm wrong. Would be kind of weird flavor if they just led the battle like cowards. They're high on shrooms trying to attack, right? So why would they ever flee? Yeah. Can only move one in attack, so he moves two to avoid the spear wall. And then he's basically just toast. Oh, he's pretty clean. Just due to the spear wall bros. They hold the line and mess up the enemy engagement so good. Our first man splitter. Neat weapon for Iron Lungs bros. Let's see. We get another level up. Yes, we do. +3. Whoa. Now that's a proper level up. Definitely still don't see picking the fatigue over the other stats, because upping the resolve by quite a bit is mandatory to make this bro really good. I really wonder how useful, how mandatory gifted would be on this bro. It's never a bad pick. This feels a bit like a situation where you could skip it, possibly. No matter whether he's duelist or newt, you will always want Pathfinder. But I think to be extra safe, we go dodge for now. Sounds pretty nice to me. And since he's purely backlining for now, we will give him the jagged pike. Would like to lay the witch hunter for a second. I feel like Dieter's next level up isn't all that important. No, it's not. It's really would like to get the witch hunter to level 7 at least. Might want to replace the red catcher for a hot second. There's some mountains. It's dusk already, so won't get the best reveal. Oh, we are... okay. Revealed a double location. Okay, so let's imagine going up here. Going up here. Looping around. It seems funny, I feel like, but I think it's a bad decision to bounce between these two now. I think it's better to make a more efficient route than going back down, like here, then going back up to the orc camp, then to Adlerstein, and then we take the big route back, and we're gonna aim to sell once at Adlerstein and then twice at, like, the second sell-off will be somewhere down here. Maybe we get lucky and get another mustering of the troops. Wait. So now it's night again, so Commando back. Pretty happy, by the way, that we skipped on paying out the one farmhand now. Dudes are freaking euphoric again. Just win your battles and then the bros will always be in a good mood, pretty much. And, like, fight a lot, basically. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Not killing the replacement spear, like having it on all the time, because it's only, like, necessary in a very few battles. Yeah, pretty good on food right now. 8. Oh, it's Ox again. Okay. Help. Help. So one of the dudes can go here, like here, and this is protected. One of the dudes can go here, this is protected. Here, this is protected. Here, this is protected. So one tile will be available for them to engage in. And it's nighttime too. I feel like we shoot, swap, and move one back. Oh, we can actually attack this turn. Nice. Good value, good value. Could step 1 forward. From a pokey, step 1 backward. Shouldn't be that dangerous because the spearbow will be here and he will cover our backs. Ah, he's blind. I forgot. Oh no. Okay, he will be pretty useless this fight then. Really gotta remember that. Oh man. It's so troll. So now this is the hex where they can attack again, funnel them in. Yeah, he will go in. The others will try their best. Hopefully they will be repelled. Run! Before it's too late. Not even being high on shrooms helping him enough here. Keep the morale up. Cannot attack. Yeah, well. Right. Could move in. He cannot attack. He's stunned. Would really like to get a kill with this bro later and then get 4 AP to jump out again. Let's try to make that happen somehow. All of them ended their turns. Lovely. They are immune to stun. which makes it considerably harder. Not immune to knockback though, something to remember. This might be because he's one tile away, so he can jump in and kinda wreck us next turn. So we might actually we have two options. We don't want him to get a free hit on us. That would suck. But we don't want to put someone with shield wall there, even if he's only has like if he's only got like 5% chance to hit. That may very well happen. So our best bet here would be either getting this berserk to flee but not killing him, then he would block this 200x berserk next turn, or killing this berserk, hopping in with Grimald, shield pushing him one back, and then hopping back. Should be a 95% chance of success. Even with the terrible 79 melee skill. Lol. Should have moved with him so we could pop Ion in. Ion in here and give him a poke. But let's see what the other bros do. Hitting one at least. Might want to reposition here. Now we've got like a couple more attacks, but not too many. We can go in here for a bit of this round bonus. We are planning on pushing this guy away anyways, and he would be a good candidate to emergency tank one hit here. Ooh, my god, it actually plays. Thought Giselher wouldn't have enough fatigue to do the shield push, but we've got the amazing famed shield that reduces the skill cost by 1. And it makes all the difference in this situation. Who's trash talking famed shields now? They are awesome. Even if you think they suck, they're still freaking great. Lol, this opens up so many lines of play here. Lines of play, that's so good. So now we wait. Here we just hold our ground at spear wall. That's pretty obvious to me. Now we can actually ooh, we could even freaking repel him. It wouldn't be a bad play either. %, chance and 95 to hit. Definitely need to make some space after that again. How likely is it that we break or kill this dude? Still have 1 attack, 2 attacks, 4 attacks, 6 attacks. Pretty likely, actually. We've got 2 attempts of pushing this guy away with the shields. I think that's fine. Yeah. Definitely spear walling. Might want to move later though. Oh yeah, -1 attack, right? He's blind. Whoops. Oh, we cannot shield push with him because he's out of fatigue after he's shield pushed. It's get too late, that's for sure. Totally messing up the order stuff here. But that's good. And now we might get stunned if we hold our ground here. So we might want to jump back immediately. Like this. That's correct. Hopefully hitting this. Bonk. Away with you, foul beast. He gets stunned in front, it's still fine. So I think having him stand here and preventing the flea is a whole different story. Cannot take his place there. I don't know. He... Yeah. He stands here. And the spear bro moves 1. Moves 1 back. All of... Yeah, he's... Spear bro's here. All of this will be secured. This will be open. So now I think we want to step in here with the dodge tank so they can just go in and jump on top of each other and totally catch us out here. This is really good if he stays in this position. Yeah. Oh! Danger, danger. No, he should still be fine for now. Not that bad if you miss a spear roll against 1 foe. It's usually okay. They have shields, they have good melee def, spear bros. They can hold themselves. Well, this bro is just useless. Can wait for now. Next candidate to come in. Nice. Wait for him. Doesn't like it one bit. Question would be, we cannot engage with the two-handed sword dude, or we eat a lot of attacks, which would majorly suck. Could move in here with the sword bro though. That might not be a bad play at all. So we just wait here for now. This seems really good. Still one. Oh, it doesn't benefit us at all getting a berserk stack here. We'll just slice them up. Let's go. Can move in one. Let's see. We might want to attack with the goblin pike, retreat one, step the thrower here, shoot one, and then have the dodge tank be in front and take the charge. Doesn't seem all too bad to me. In that case, we should wait here for now. Sad that we miss. Definitely retreating here. Waiting for some of the orcs to flee. He cannot really attack right now, so maybe just... Oh no, he can move in later and attack this guy, so should do that. We're at 40 melee def now. I think, depending on how much damage we deal against this guy, we will take later. Oh, come on, dude. He lives to tell the tale, I guess. Not much to be done there. And step in position here to attack this guy next turn. Step in position here to help the hero, even though we miss. Well, need to get in position here, so the backline cannot be engaged that easily. Yeah, these are the good hits. Definitely should wall up here. That's worth. I think it didn't make a difference in the end, but could have known, right? Whoa, he can actually do something. Let's go. Definitely want to focus this berserk now. He can do a lot of damage. This guy will die. We don't have a clear shot on him right now. We probably want to throw once and then do a double. Yeah, and then do a double attack with the banner. Or we just go in and poke, then we don't lose a draw. Oh no, that's a big difference here. Seems pretty even play-wise. This doesn't seem like we need a lot of support. Can free up the spear bro to put some hurt on them. I think the Flail Brother is most likely to be any impact if he is standing right here and has the opportunity to... I mean, he can headbonk this guy, which is way more effective than headbonking this guy. Let's see what we need here. Who's actually the priority target? Priority target would be Here's Berserk, right? Okay, yeah. So we want to wait with the throw. These two can only attack the X Berserk anyways, so let's see how they do. They do pretty well. He also gets the job done. So we want to retreat, kinda get into position to help. We want to build up distance again. Kinda reset the playing field, right? He's done with his turn. Yep. We would love to take care of this Berserk so we cannot get completely owned. Can move out of the way. Let's hope we can get it done. He's coming back. Oh no. Yeah. No point in even engaging here. Almost broken. Broken. Perfect. That's what we needed. Don't need to kill, just need to break here. He's basically out of the picture for now. And we just don't want to take the double hit next turn, so we move here and chill. Take one attack. This will probably be the only attack we take during the whole fight. So this is the blind dude. He gets engaged. Not that bad. Ooh, time for a double swing. Ooh. Good damage. Who can help where? Playbro can help here and finish the job. Pike can help here. So let's see where we will need our stun, bro. If we wait for the flail to finish, we can then jump in with the dodge tank and get an extra attack here. Also a double throw. Oh. Definitely going in here. Oh, could have unleashed the dog. Oh no. Oh, if we hammer him, he's last in turn order next turn. That's worth it. So now this is also totally safe. No chance of escaping the three-headed bonker. Let's get him, champ. Come on, finish the job. Perfect execution, brothers. Good job. Nice. Oh. 75 damage from one hit. Rock Berserks. Kinda spooky. But we get mushrooms as a payout. 45 tools, whoa. I think we really overcapped tools right now. Could only carry like 10 of them or something. Shit. But this is really nice for certain fights. It's so good to give it like on a backliner or someone who's mostly safe and then make them deal 25% bonus damage. That's crazy. Crazy value. Okay, we'll definitely continue the farming spree next time. But that's it for me. I'm gonna go to bed now. Hope you've enjoyed the episode so far. It was some pretty intense fighting going on after the initial economics, like sorting out economic stuff and so on and so forth. But I think when we are done, with this strip of land, which seems to be pretty manageable by now. A lot of the bros should be level 11. I feel like we're kind of slow in the leveling process right now. Maybe not, but would have expected a couple bros to be level 11 by now at least. But yeah, maybe had a bit too high of some expectations there. Still lacking a couple K XP, which is quite a lot actually. 78 battles on day 50. Not bad. Couldn't have done much more, to be honest. Yeah, it's just the way it is sometimes. But the team is shaping up to be really solid, I feel like. A lot of the bros will do a great job. Would like to find like maybe one more range brother and one or two more damage dealers. Though we already have a lot of decent damage dealers now. And then I feel like, yeah, need to level them up, obviously, which can be sped up with the Potion of Knowledge by a tremendous amount. And really working our way towards the first legendary locations, even though, yeah, we need to scout them first and, yeah, tiny details like that. But we already discovered quite a big chunk of the map and haven't found any, so if we don't find them here either, yeah, I mean, we are narrowing it down. At some point we have to find something, right? Okay, but thanks for watching and yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time.